ahead. We'll go ahead and city council regular session of October 21st to order, start with roll call.
Commissioner Bigler,
Here.
Commissioner Bryan, here, Commissioner Carter, here, Commissioner Webb, here, and Mayor Hartline.
Here. See anything under public communications, budget officer's report was submitted, questions and comments? Okay, we'll have the city administrator's report, please.
Okay. I reported last time that, our auditors are still working on the audit. I was actually able to get into, there's a new Comptroller Connect site, and I was able to get in there and file an extension. So we have until December 26th. And Scott, we talked to him last week, and he thought he was gonna be back on site this week. So, we'll continue to communicate with him and make sure that we get everything done before December 26th. We partnered with Horner Schifrin and we submitted a Safe Routes to School grant. And we submitted that one on October 15th. We also submitted a cemetery relief funding grant on October 14th. There's actually a tourism grant open right now, and I'm currently writing an application to do phase 2 of the Plaza project, which would be to rehab the building, which would be to create restrooms and really just clean it up so that we can use it for whatever we decide that it'll be cleaned up. That one's due, I think, November 4th. And then on October 17th, I submitted round 2 of the Aletsky body camera grant reimbursement program. They're gonna put that out every couple of years. We applied last year. We pay for our body cameras, we pay like $7,095 a year for 5 years. They reimbursed us just over 2,600 of that last year. So we applied again and we'll see what happens with that. And then the Anna Lady Indian softball team, they won Class M state championship, and they'll be at our next meeting for you guys to recognize them for that. And if you notice, IDOT has already made their sign and hung it up, so it's at all the population sign.
Dora and I was talking, it's gonna be good to recognize and meet all these teams instead of 6 months or a year. We're gonna meet them and congratulate them.
And that's it.
Okay. Similarly, are on the consent, agenda. Kind of self-explanatory, but go ahead and.
Yeah, sure. So we've got the minutes from the October 7th meeting, the October 2025 accounts payable list.
Oh, I didn't bring it. I'm gonna notice that and I'm gonna print it out of the new system.
Should you just print the one that was in the packet?
Probably.
Yeah. Angie will go get that and pass it around.
Okay, I was gonna.
We have.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go print it.
No, I know that, but okay, good.
Yeah, it was in your packet, so you saw it.
But I didn't see it here today.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Resolution 2025-29 is for our holiday parade. And resolution 2025-30 is the annual intergovernmental agreement for Union County Animal Control. There was about a 7% increase this year, and it's just over $27,000 for our part for this year. Item E is for the street department to get 2 snow plows that will attach to our current trucks. And items F would be our ARPA project that we haven't talked about for probably at least 18 months. That's the one where we started a valve and hydrant project, and then we finished it with relocating our transite line that ran somewhere straight through the ball fields. We were kind of afraid that with that project, they may punch through it when doing the light post, so it's now in the track on the north side rather than through the middle of that. There is a change order in there because of kind of our change in scope, but it was a decrease of $11,114. And then all the other invoices will be to finish out and close out that project. Item G is for our wastewater treatment rehab project. And then H is for the local school to use the park for a play day. And then there are 2 zoning applications that have went through the process with Jordan Patina.
Okay. Before, I'm just gonna table that while we look at it in a second. I'm just gonna table
Okay.
just a second.
Just wanted to add on the ARPA project that we're still withholding the retainage on that job until we finish that punch list. They've got issues to see, so there'll be one more pay, something supposed to know.
Perfect, thank you, Richard. I stand corrected.
Of any other consent agenda item, council might full further discussed. We're just gonna hold meetings, so it goes around and like this. If not,
Yeah, it was in the packet.
yeah. If not, I'll obtain or would like a motion on those consent agendas, please.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Bickler,
Yes.
Commissioner Bryan,
Yes.
Commissioner Carter,
Yes.
Commissioner Webb,
Yes.
and Mayor Harlan.
Yes. I don't see any other thing on the old business at this time. There are 2 things under new business. One thing I want to make a comment, though Dory and I talked about, and it's hard for us to, I think it's too quick to make them. We've got our proposals on that landfill solar project, but please take them and look at them. And then I'm gonna take it at the next meeting, you'll come back and make a decision on those, but if you want.
Yeah, I'll give a quick recap on that. So those were due today at 2. We received 3, I went through them. And I did follow up with all 3 with a few questions. You'll see stapled to the front of 2 of them, the responses I got. The 3rd company, I've not heard back from them yet. There were just some details that weren't in there about the lease proposal and what happens when, the project is complete and that sort of thing. So if you guys wanna review the ones that we got, and then if I get a response from Straight Up Solar, I'll send that on to everybody.
Yeah. Good. And if there's any questions or comments on that, because I was talking to Dory about it, like I said earlier. I'm gonna set up a meeting with her, tell you the truth, and go over that because. Kind of different,
Yeah.
you know, so, and it is different options on if we accept to do it. The payment and different. Financial, so, and then the one, like Dory said, she's had some questions out there, haven't got back to me yet, so, anyway, do that please, and then, talk about it at the next, you can ask some questions now.
Do you have any feedback or any, I mean, are you familiar with anything like doing this, anything you have?
As far as the landfill,
Yeah, or like these
For
solar
the solar.
projects.
this is the first I've heard about the specific one. I mean, I haven't been involved in much solar.
And really, it's between them and the EPA,
Yeah,
so.
It was clear, when you put out the bid sheets, exactly where all that bidding consisted of, and what it
Yeah,
had to do.
yeah, and like you'll see
so
the,
we can pass it and it's still not work out and the EPA doesn't.
right, and you'll read like. The first 2 are pretty detailed about the process of getting the permits and that's all on them. And basically, and even the first company, they talk about how there's a payment they'll give us during that first period. Where they're still doing all that work. So now they understand.
And they're not gonna charge us anything for this, is that?
They're gonna be leasing our land.
Because I remember when we did the one, 3 you had a show. And then we ended up, cause that was gonna cost us million.
Well, that one, they would just set it up and then sell us the power to power our wastewater treatment facility at a discounted rate. So that. Really would still be saving money, but it's still gonna cost us money because that power is being sold to us, but cheaper than what we buy it currently. So that was a totally different setup.
There's a lot of information here for us to look over. So please take the time to do that. But this last one, I mean, this more or less looks like a good resident.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't
There's-
answer a lot of questions.
Theirs was very generic, so I actually, the first two I asked the exact same questions, the third one I asked several more because
Yeah,
it wasn't really clear in there. They did include some, and these seem more like marketing material, I didn't copy them for everybody, cause really they were just pictures of projects they've done. And the people that work there, so it wasn't really the information that we're looking for. For this project.
It's like almost like it doesn't give us the detail specific to our,
Yeah, it's kind of like they could have given that to everybody who asks about
yeah,
their company.
like we need,
yeah,
like where's your numbers, yeah, you better numbers.
Yeah,
Are we gonna have an agreement with them that,
it would be a lease agreement that our attorney reviews prior to signing.
but in this, is it going to say they can't jack the prices up and they give us all this discount at the first?
It's not,
we're not paying anything.
we're not buying electricity from them. Basically, we're saying, you pay us and you can use our land, and they're gonna do that and sell it, and they do whatever, that has nothing to do with us, they're just gonna pay us every
So
single
we know who
year.
they count, like who they sell their solar to.
I don't know, it might be a community solar program,
This one said something about handwritten.
I just celebrated.
it has to, yeah, well, and there's different setups,
Yeah,
so.
okay.
And that's really,
You said they'd sell it back to us.
that was when I was explaining the difference with the one at the wastewater, that one was to give us a discounted rate on the power that we currently buy for the wastewater.
Yeah, this is.
This is just a lease for our
This
land.
is strictly a rental agreement, we don't pay anything, we don't get
Yeah.
anything other than.
So really, even if they weren't getting solar, this is just them leasing our land. Has nothing to do with the solar, really, it's.
Yeah.
A lease.
And if you have any questions while you're reading, obviously feel free to contact our city administrator or. Like I told you, I will set up the meeting because I already have some questions and I haven't read some of the stuff that might be able to. I'm sure they're working to do their very best to find out what needs to be
And
done.
we can discuss it next week.
We appreciate you going down this work, because I know it was a lot of work to do.
Well, hopefully it pays off. We'll see.
It will, it will. Okay, the next one, discussion on renting the use of the plaza.
Yeah, so, as soon as most of the work was complete on Davy Street, City Hall started getting calls asking if we were renting that, if people could have events there, wedding there, party there, and we didn't know what to tell them, but.
Don't tell them anything yet. When told you first contacted me on that, it kind of blindsided me a little bit. I didn't even think about renting this out.
I guess we probably should have, because people were trying to rent our playground.
Right, which you guys said no, that's open.
That's
But people
different.
do technically like rent the park and have, you know, I mean, churches do concerts there and we have local businesses that have field days there. And
Yeah, but they don't like say your kids can't come to the playground because we reserved it, right?
well, I mean, like, say I wanna have a family reunion there,
Yeah.
I can,
That's different
this
than just
pavilion is
reserving
fine. Yeah, you guys said you can't rent the
it.
playground.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Well, I would suggest that you think about that too. Those,
I mean,
And,
right,
what
it's a lot of us, they can do
I
that.
did get that question during the fest, yeah,
was that? I'm
or
sorry.
wedding.
Yeah.
And there's
I
a
didn't,
party.
I didn't think
They
about
get
it.
pretty,
Yeah.
pretty in there, especially at night.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah, so, I was like, well, we'll see what the council
like a
says.
reception over at Bob's, I mean.
Hey, win-win. There's for a business next to it too.
Yeah, right.
That'd be nice when we get the bathrooms in that one there where they get dressed and change.
Yeah, yeah,
All fixed up there.
yeah.
I like that part. so far more than anything.
Right, yeah, hopefully that comes through.
Where, yeah,
That's the goal. So you wanna think about that and I can put it on old business next time or?
yeah, please do. I have nothing to reward or anything on this. Council, have anything?
Just three flags up in town for Veterans Day. They really look nice, you know, in the park.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Town.
Yeah, it's that time of year when things start happening. Through a couple of times, so. I'm buying myself, I had to go and get this one, so.
Actually, thinking about the park, are we gonna try to do the gun drive thing this year?
We haven't done it the last few years just because it wasn't super popular the last time we did it. So,
I wonder if we, you know, because last time it was kind of just like businesses, but I do wonder if there are individuals out.
we had individuals that did it too. It was anybody could do it.
Okay, okay. We see what the interest is and then kind of make our decision. Are you gonna put it out there or no?
I don't, like, how would we gauge the interest, I wonder?
I don't know, to start, like, if we put it out there, people actually start saying, hey, I might reserve a tree. You know, and then,
But the problem, last time we did that, there were like 4 trees
I
and
know.
5 poles, and so it doesn't really look like a
Yeah, you
thing.
need to fill it.
Yeah. So,
Maybe don't charge them, just let them pay to decorate the tree. I think that's why a lot of people wouldn't do it, was because women.
we charged, but we turned around and gave that money to the, what's
It's like
that?
the
What's
pay
the name?
for.
Yes.
So wasn't it $100 a tree?
Mhm.
And then, you know, they pay $100 and they've got to buy all those decorations to put on there, that's,
Which we sold them all out for like 3 years,
Yeah.
so.
I think the wind too, because if you, I drove out to the park today and the
I can
wind was,
imagine.
it's just totally almost demolished the winds out there.
Today was a rough day with, yes. Council, have anything else for me? Sir, you got anything?
We're gonna be starting a leaf and limb pickup, start of November, December, possibly January, depending on how the leaves fall. But we'll be going through doing all curbs and storm drains as well while we're out.
Good.
So ramping up for fall.
Getting ready to put that on Facebook.
So in paper.
Are these gonna come?
All of a sudden, it will.
Yeah.
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 Anything else?
So you did a great
We-
job on the flag.
Yes, they did. Yeah,
We need to come back, the bills haven't been approved.
you are correct.
Just don't-
Thank you for reminding me, and under the agenda number B, we need a motion to pay. Count payment.
One second.
Motion and second.
Commissioner Bigler?
Yes.
Commissioner Ryan?
Yes.
Commissioner Carter?
Yes.
Commissioner Webb?
Yes.
And Mayor Hartline?
Yes.
And now that Color Fest is over, I don't know if I reported it out or if I knew it last time, but the CEO program has reached out and said that they do plan to basically host our events at Christmas for us. They're gonna add something to it, but they will be doing the ice skating rink and all those activities. So we love when we partner with them because our staff is off the hook for working that day. And they kind of bring their own following and a lot of excitement to it, so So I've been partnered with them again.
Anything else? We need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Bigler,
Yes.
Commissioner Bryan,
Yes.
Commissioner Carter,
Yes.
Commissioner Webb,
Yes.
and Mayor Hotline.
Yes.